Hey, what's up, my bros? Freddy here. Welcome to the Brotherhood. This is a true analysis episode, and today we are analyzing the M417, which in my opinion is a very beast weapon. So let's start. The M417 is obviously a semi-automatic sniper rifle, which is more close and more similar to the SKS than the other semi-automatics like the MK11 and the SVD. So let's go down to the stats. The RPMs are around 300, which is way closer to the SKS, which is around 330. The SVD sits with 260. So the difference is 10 RPM less. Doesn't really matter because the huge difference with the SKS is the damage, where at close range the M417 does 50 damage, so it's a two-shot kill, and the SKS is 43. It's a 3-shot kill, does 33 damage. So let's go down to the stats, guys. The rate of fire is 300 RPMs on the. I'm gonna compare it with the SKS, so you're gonna understand what's the big difference over here. 330 RPMs is the SKS. The muzzle velocity, the bullet speed, is almost identical, 450 with 440. And where also there's a nice detail over here that obviously no one's gonna tell you. The suppression amount the M417 does is 20, and the SKS does 10 points of suppression. Just so you know, the bolt actions do 35 points of suppression, which is a lot, and M417 has the huge advantage of doing a 20 points of suppression like a normal semi-automatic, and doing exactly the same damage as a semi-automatic and not the SKS. So we have a huge advantage over the SKS over here, which is the suppression and the muzzle velocity, which is a little bit higher, and the damage. Obviously, let's go down to the stats, guys. The M417 does 50 damage up to 17 meters, where the SKS does 43. And then as we progress down to the 60 meter mark, the SKS does its lowest, which is 27, and the M417 does 40, and the lowest goes up to 75 meters. So the damage in all ranges is quite better for the M417 than the SKS. And let's go, guys, down to the most important part, the time to kill in milliseconds. So as I can see here, the stats, the M417 up to 15 meters has a huge disadvantage, over 150 milliseconds less to kill. So this is a really big advantage over the SKS. So up to 15 meters, it takes what, like, yeah, up to 15 meters it takes only 2 shots to kill up to 15 meters, which is a freaking huge deal, because this gun, if you slap on a laser sight and use the arm sights, is like, it's better than the freaking shotgun. It's better than the SPAS, it's better than the M870, it's better than all the shotguns. So you can actually, up to 15 meters, you can actually use it as a shotgun, which is a two sure shot skill with the laser sight, and then using the arrow sights. Doesn't really want anything else. Then we progress from the 15 meters to actually to 40, to up to 40 meters. The SKS has a little bit of advantage, only of 50 milliseconds, which is not a huge deal over here. Like from the 20 meters mark to 40, the SKS has a little bit of disadvantage, around 45-50 milliseconds, which is, in my opinion, isn't really nothing. So if you think about only the suppression and the muzzle velocity, M417 still is the winner. And as we progress over to the 80 meters mark, the M417 still is a winner, which is 150 milliseconds less to kill. So if we make a good overview for the gun comparing to the SKS, M417 is a beast weapon. You can use it as a shotgun up to 15 meters, and you can use it as a normal sniper rifle, SKS style sniper rifle. The only, like, a little bit of disadvantage around from 20 meters to 40 meters, doesn't really matter. If you're thinking about that, the comparison, it's better if with another semi-automatic rifle like the SVD. I checked it out. It has huge disadvantages in all distances and times to kill, because actually the fire rate is way better, and the only like slight difference there are with the other sniper semi-automatic rifles with like the MK11 and the SVD. As I said, it's like the SVD and the MK11 shoots with a little bit faster bullet, not a huge difference. Like the difference here is like 450 meters per second is the M417. The SKS shoots with 440, which is slightly lower, and the SVD shoots with 530, and the MK11 with 550 meters per second. So it's not such a huge deal, because like the M98 shoots with 650, which is the fastest sniper, and the L96 shoots with 550. So the MK11 shoots with the same speed, like with a bolt action. So it's a very good comparison with a bolt action. But if you compare it with M417 with another bolt action or another semi-automatic, it doesn't really match, because the M417 has way more similar characteristics as the SKS. M417 is a clear winner over the SKS. It's a shotgun up to 17 meters and a nice sniper rifle like the SKS in longer ranges. So in my opinion, it takes, on the sniper division, it takes a 10 out of 10. And it's a really beast weapon to use. Some say it's kinda OP. The gameplay over here was pretty awesome. I got like 19 kills and almost 2 or 3 deaths or something like that on scrap metal. Tell me what you think about the weapon, guys, and also tell me what you think about the news that I released yesterday from EA, that they said they're gonna make Battlefield 4 and not Bad Company 3, and a lot of people are complaining about it. Anyway, thank you for watching, guys. Have a nice day. I'm out.